Hi everybody. Today I will be showing you how to create, edit, and share a Google Doc. You're going to want to start on your regular Google homepage. You can go ahead and open that up if you have not done so already. And then you're going to go to the top right corner of the screen where it has this little list of options to click from. And you're going to click on this checkered logo. A lot of my students like to call it the waffle to help them remember where to find it. It's called Google Apps, so go ahead and click that. Then you're going to go to this blue logo that says Docs and click on that. Now this is like a standard Word document similar to Microsoft Word, but I actually prefer Google Docs. It gives you a lot more cool options to work with. So up at the top it has a bunch of templates that you can choose from. I like to just start with a regular blank Google Doc, so I'm going to go ahead and click that first option. And it opens up a new plain document for you. Now, to create a Google Doc, there's a lot of different options that you can use and different features that you can add into your Google Doc. The first thing I always like to do is create a title just so I don't forget, because it will prompt you at the end when you want to share it if you have not created a title. So, similar to Microsoft Word, you can just type your standard, name and whatever else you want. You could add text. There's different features you can add. But I like Google Docs. You are able to add a lot of different images and data tables and whatnot if you really wanted to use those. So I'll show you a couple examples. You could add pictures. I really like this because it opens up Google right here for you. So you can, type in whatever and it just searches the web for you. So when you want to add a picture, you click on the one that you want. It'll tell you that there's one selected, and then you'll hit insert. And it puts it on the page. It's usually really big, so you'll have to scale it, same way that you would do any other Word document. So there you have an image that you can insert. I'll go back up to insert. I can add, a table if I wanted, and I like this because it shows you a little preview of how many rows and columns you might want to add, and if you extend it, you can go farther up or down if you wanted a really huge table. Really cool. So you can also add graphs, which are cool. So you can add a bar graph if you want. You can add a pie chart. And of course, when you make your own, you can add and edit all of this data inside. But I'm just showing you all the different examples of things that you could add into a Google Doc. So I really like it because it's really simple, and I think there's less clicking around, and anything you want to insert is right under this insert tab right on the top. Now to edit anything that you've already added into your Google Doc, it's pretty straightforward. You can highlight your text like you normally would, and up here on this bar are all of your options that you can change and do what you want with. So you can change the font. Here I can change the size and make it bigger. I can make it bold, italicize, underline. I can change the color of the text. I can change the highlighted background of the text. As you can see, I can center it if I want, change the alignment. If you had more than one line, you can change the spacing over here. You could add bullets, lists of numbers, etc. Picture I showed, you can, just drag the corners like you would normally. Tables, once you were to type into your table, you can also do the same thing here where you can change the size, the font, if you want, color. You could do what you want with that. I really like that with these different types of charts, you can change the theme color of these as well. And of course, like I mentioned, you can edit the text, but I don't need to do that for now. So you would click on the table so that it is highlighted or surrounded by these brackets, and up at the top where it says image options, you can click on that and you can click recolor and then change the theme color of your chart. Same thing for a pie chart, do the same thing. I could make it, you know, whatever color that I wanted. Do a red. And yeah, pretty straightforward in terms of what you want to add or change or edit. And you could see all the different modifications I've made. Now that I have made all of the edits that I want to my Google Doc, I've changed the colors, the themes, the sizing, the fonts, etc. You're going to be able to share this with other people who have Google Gmail accounts. So to do that, you go up to the top right corner and click on this blue box that says share. So you're going to want to click on that. Now here, like I mentioned before, if you haven't already created a title, it will prompt you to do so here before you're able to share it. So in this box, it says enter names or email addresses, and it has to be a Google account or people will not be able to edit onto your Google Doc with you, which is a really cool feature as well. So I'm going to send it to myself so I can show you what it looks like to open it. So once I add the email address, you click send, and it has been shared. It tells you it's been shared with one person. So now I'm going to go ahead into my Google account, and I will show you how that comes up in my email address. So I'm going to go back to my waffle over here and click Gmail. And here it is, it's been shared. It says example, invitation to edit. So that was the title of my doc. And then you click open in docs, and here it is. So now if you were to send that to a different person, they could edit and add what they want to it. They could add text, they could add, you know, their own name, they could add more pictures, and then they could send it back. You can send it back and forth to as many people as you want within, you know, Gmail accounts, and they could all edit until it is finished or, you know, contributed to. And I really like that feature because it really makes it work for collaboration work between colleagues and students and whatnot. So I definitely recommend using Google Docs and all of the Google apps within your school or job.